welcome to the season wrap-up 2025 of the football season for Perry High School football. We are super excited that you've chose to join us today. Please stay tuned. We've got a good little show for you today. Come on back.
An hour ago, Theo airballed the game-winning shot. But at Zaxby's, he's dunking all over these fools. Zax sauce, bang. Tongue torch, boom. Hot honey mustard. My man's putting on a clinic.
Welcome to Dunk City.
And one, baby.
Thanks, baby. Dude. Babe, dude.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We're so excited that you've chosen to join us. We do have a little bit of a lengthy show for you today because it's a season wrap-up. We're going to talk about all the fantastic and wonderful things that happened for Perry High School football this 2025 season. So we have a Q&A session, and we welcome you to it. So, Coach Kevin, let's talk a little bit about the whole entire season. Let's ask some questions and get into the nitty-gritty of it. So, for you, what is the biggest thing this team improved at from game 1 to game 11?
You know, I think our biggest jump was in discipline and understanding situational football. You know, we had a very young team starting out.
We did.
I thought by the end of the season, I thought our kids were playing fast and confident, and they were connected. Especially how we handled adversity, because we had a bunch of it this year.
Absolutely. And so training ground all the way around, right? So Perry outrushed opponents by almost 400 yards this season. That seems incredible to me. So what allowed the run game to take off? You know,
I think when you got running backs like DeCorian Daniels and Cam Oliver, you know, that have special talents, and then they can't do it without the offensive line. And the game is won at the line of scrimmage, and I think an offensive line from where we started to where we end probably was the most improved group on the field, and they allowed us to outrush our opponents.
So it's not how you start the race, it's how you finish.
Exactly.
I love that. I love that. So about defense. Now, what made this group special statistically and culturally? You
know, I think they were relentless. You know, you got guys like Reeves, Coleman, Crane, Clark, and Joseph showing up consistency. But the biggest thing, they play for each other. You know, when it was time to watch film, it's hats to the ball, all 11 hats when you watch it on the video. And, you know, I think that was our identity on defense. And they were just a relentless bunch.
I love that. I love that. Never give in. Never give up. So special teams had some huge moments, though, this year. So what stood out to you about them?
You know, early in the season coming in, Carson Camp, our kicker from last year, was injured, and he ended up coming back toward the end. So we went into the season not knowing who our kickers were going to be. And I thought John Levy and Parker Lewis stepped up and did an outstanding job. And then about midway back through the season, we got J.D. Arnett back, who came in and done an outstanding job with us too. And I think those guys we went from not very good in the special teams to I think our special teams was as good as anybody by the end of the year. And the good thing is all those guys back, and we'll have Carson Camp back next year. So I think our kicking game is going to be in good hands.
So going into the season, it's looking good already.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I love that. I love that. So this team had a +7 turnover margin. What does that say about your players?
Well, you know, it tells you the value of football and what our kids understand about momentum. You know, there's nothing bigger than creating turnovers, getting interceptions, and that change the momentum of the game, that gives our team momentum of the game. And you know, when you +7, you always want to be on the plus side of things. And when you're on the plus side of things, you're gonna have a whole lot more success.
I love that. I love that. So, last question for this part of the Q&A. What did this team teach you this year?
You know, this team taught me that they reminded me that culture wins. You know, our record didn't necessarily was on the winning side of things, but out of 11 ball games, We could have been 11-0. We had a chance to win every game that we came up short in, and we didn't just come up short to teams that weren't very good. The 7 teams that we lost to at least made it to the second round, and one of them is playing for the state championship. And so, this team taught me that, if you stay grounded in your values and your kids follow, this group showed resilience, humility, and the love for one another. And I was super proud that we not only know how to win the right way, we know how to lose the right way, and we know how to learn from our losses to come back and better ourselves, better our team.
And that's what I think that's even more important.
Yes,
if you know how to lose, the winning comes easy as far as how to react to that. But reacting to the lose, the lost games, the disappointment, how you go with that. It was a season of adversity. It was a season of true trial and error. And a young team, they really went through the trenches, I think, this year.
Yes, ma'am.
So part B of that question, if you could describe this team in one word, what would it be?
I would say connected. This bunch has been connected all off season. They love each other. They went out and played for each other. When things were tough, they didn't point fingers. They just they got tighter and tried to get through it, and did get through it. But I think this is one of the more connected teams that we've had, and that one word would best describe this team.
I love that. I love that. Family connected, and truly coming about that coffee bean culture. It's building, I think the coffee beans are sitting in the water, and I think they are soaking it all in. Yes. I love that. All right, you guys, we're going to be back in just a minute. All right, everybody, welcome back. Now, through the trenches and through the hard times, season 2025, man, I'm telling you what, these players have went through it all. But I tell you what, there were some really great moments that these guys got to be noticed for, and some great stuff still came out of this, some great memories. So there are some players that need to be recognized. So, Coach, tell us all about that.
Yeah, I'd like to recognize our all-region players for this past season. And, these are voted on by the coaches, how the kids perform throughout the year, and then the region coaches vote on these players. But we had one player of the year. Our defensive lineman of the year was Noah Clark. He had an outstanding year, signed a scholarship with Wofford University. He'll be continuing to play there. But our first team all-region players are Jaden Coleman, who signed with Charleston Southern, linebacker Janaris Reeves was first team, Decorion Daniels, Jackson Thompson were all first team players in this region. You got to remember, in our region, we play in a very tough and competitive region, and to be on the first or second team is quite an honor. Our second team players was Reed Yen, quarterback, Castor Engelbach, Jontavius Carswell, and Quentin Crane wraps up our second team all region. And then we had some honorable mentions, guys that could have been on either one of these teams, but just because of the status of the powerful or the players that are in our region, not everybody could be recognized. But honorable mention guys are Bryson Gordon, sophomore, Jamarty Cobb, junior quarterback, Cam Oliver, sophomore running back. We had an offensive lineman, Connor Jenkins, defensive lineman, Antarius Sims, Kyle Brown, and we had one offensive lineman, Josh Latson. And that wraps up our 2025 Region 1 4A all-region team.
Congratulations, you guys. That is an amazing feat. And like Coach says, we live in a very competitive area when it comes to football. We grow those football players. I tell you what, I'm so excited. And congratulations, you guys. Y'all, pat on the back, big time, really. All right, so I have a couple more questions that I wanted to go over with you for the end of this season wrap-up for 2025 Perry High School football. And so one of which is looking ahead. what excites you most about the future of Perry football?
You know, young talent that we have in this program and the leadership that's returning. You know, when you look at our JV and ninth grade teams, the future's bright. But most importantly, our culture that we've established here is very strong. So our kids, they know how to, they know what the Perry standard is, and they live it daily. And the guys that are coming back are very excited, and we're very excited for our 2026 Panthers coming up.
It's going to be an amazing season. I already know it. So, any final messages that you want to give to the players, the coaches, or just to the community? Because, and I love that you are, I'm a huge Coach Kevin fan. You guys know that. But in all the years that we've known each other and we've been working together and we've been doing the show, I have said to you over and over again that I appreciate and love what a true community member you are, what a true avid coffee bean you are, because you live it. You say it, you teach it, you preach it, but you also live it. And I'm so proud of you for that. So what is your final word to the community, to the players of this year, previous years, future years, and the coaches that work with you? Yeah,
you know, my first thing, you know, I want to thank our sponsors, Miss Nancy. You do a lot for us. Chad Oliver, owner of Zaxby's here, big supporters, and we couldn't, you know, people don't realize how much that impacts the program. And, you know, I want to thank our parents, you know, I want to thank our community for, we have a lot of community businesses out there that support us financially and other ways. And, you know, our coaches, you know, you know, people say, Coach, you've done this. No, I hadn't done anything. You're only as good as your assistant coaches. And, you know, we got a great staff here at Perry High School. But, you know, administration here, Mr. Andrews here helping us with this show this year, stepping in and has took this show to another level.
Absolutely.
And just very thankful. We got a lot of people out there.
In mid-season.
Yeah. We got a lot of people out there that mean a lot to this program, and we just want you to know that the standard of Perry football is going to go up. It's not going to go down. It's not going to stay the same. And we just want to thank everybody out in Pantherland for the support, and we'll see you next year.
It's going to grow even more, you guys. I love Perry High School. I've always been such a huge fan. I always said, I wish I had known about Perry High School when my boys were in high school, because I would have totally brought them here. I'm a huge fan of Perry High, you guys, and this program is, what you see here is absolutely what is real. So I sincerely hope that if you're watching this show for the first time, go back and watch our shows. You'll see Coach Kevin is a fantastic example and a great guy to run this program for Perry High School, and it is the perfect fit. I really, I work with a lot of coaches, and there are tons of great coaches all over Houston County, and all of them are really great guys, but there's just something pretty exceptional, in my opinion, about Coach Kevin. So I'm super excited to have gotten to work with you and do all this these years. So I hope and pray that you guys will sincerely support, continue, tune in next year, watch all the shows. You guys, we really do love our Perry Panthers. So this has been the 2025 season wrap-up show. We hope you've enjoyed it. We hope you will like, subscribe, and share. Continue to come back and watch, and then, of course, support next season as well. So until we see you again, go Panthers.